Firstly, I just want to say welcome to Wollongong.
Thanks, Bass. No, thanks.
And congratulations on the success you've achieved in such a short time.
Yeah, definitely. It's
How
crazy.
has the Mariana tour been so far?
Mariana tour has been absolutely banging. Been loving it. Yeah. I think this one's the what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8. It's the eight show already for Mariana tour.
Yep.
Got one coming up soon.
Yep. That was after the Groove and the shows. So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was straight after. Yeah, straight after
after.
Groove and Groove. So I've been on the road for like nearly 2 months already.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's just crazy. It's been sick.
I was going to say, you've played on some pretty big stages like Groove and the Move.
Yeah.
Do you like getting back to the smaller stages like this? Giving back to the smaller crowds, or you prefer big ones?
Yeah, well, that's the difference between like headline shows and then festivals. The festivals you can just like use a big stage and everyone uses it and like perform straight after, and there's another artist that comes in. But then when you get like headline tours and you start off small, and then you build your way up into like all the like next level and stuff. So I reckon it's like a good little like a performance to get more better, I guess, and get more and more better every day.
Yep.
Every performance, smaller the venue, crowd loves it. Get a bit bigger, bigger. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Tonight's a sellout, like most of the shows are on this tour.
I wasn't really expecting a sold-out show in Wollongong, but
it's a pretty big hip-hop scene.
Yeah.
Like you've got 20,000 Facebook followers and 17,000 on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty sick. Yeah. I'm loving it. It's amazing. It's crazy how like straight out of the community and doing something that you love and put passion in it and just keep going, and you see the hard work, getting all the answers, all the stuff. It's pretty sick. Like it's crazy.
So on that, you're roughly 4,271 k's from home.
Pretty much.
Is that bizarre how far you've travelled and how far you've gone around Australia?
Pretty much. I mean, I've been working through like remote communities around Australia, working with youth, kids who are like in different communities. But that makes me feel like I'm at home when I go each like community, and some of the kids are not speaking English properly. They speak their language.
Yeah.
It kind of like makes me feel like at home. But so like it's crazy how far I am like living away from home.
Yeah.
And I do miss my home. I do, but just to think about home makes me want to keep going, driving me more, just go nuts and just keep going and just pretty much complete whatever I want to complete until like all the young kids back home want to see me do that, and hopefully that gives them kind of more inspirations to do what they want to do when they grow up. If they love it, tell them to keep going. All that stuff, So I think it's pretty awesome to actually like be away from home. There's not much to do back home apart from like being free out in the community and loving it, going fishing and hunting and all that stuff. But being in the city is just crazy. You just gotta work your way out of like everything, pretty much. You need to work. Hard work, definitely hard work, no slacking off, and all that stuff.
So in Cloud 9, one of your main lyrics is "You want to be as good as me, boy, you better practice."
Yeah.
How much practice went into releasing Cloud 9 back in May last year?
Well, I had heaps of practices because I was really nervous when it first like blew up, and I was like, oh wow, okay. I need so much practices. So I've been practicing like every day. I listen to it, even like I'm pretty sure I'm already over Cloud 9.
Yeah.
Like, really over it. But only because I've been like listening to it, practicing it, timing and all that, and just keep getting confidence of like remembering the lyrics and stuff. And it's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling, yeah. Just to perform it on the stage after like practicing every day. Pretty much.
So how important with your songs you've got? How important is it to you you've got English and you've got your
Your
native
mother,
language?
yeah.
How important is that to you to go from?
Well, it kind of shows like in both ways. I'd say, so if I was in a community point of view, it would be like you need to go to school, like learn some stuff, so that you can actually like when you grow up you can survive and look after the community and be the next generation, the next leaders of the community and all that stuff, and just keep going and pushing and stuff, and and also like keeping the language strong as well in the community and all that stuff. And from city point of view, it's like showing that Indigenous people of Australia still like have strong culture and really strong mindset of frame and stuff. But yeah, it's like showing the whole world like Australia has a lot of Indigenous languages and Indigenous cultures that's still living and still strong and all that stuff. And it's pretty much just like show the positive side of it, because every time I go on social media, it's pretty much like all Indigenous people are alcoholics, all Indigenous people are like sleeping out in the park and all that stuff and da. When you could also like think about the whole proper community, what's it actually like to be in the community and how hard it is for young kids, especially teenage kids that are just like got out of school and trying their hardest to like go and work or find a job, that stuff. And pretty much all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So I work with a lot of Indigenous kids. One of them asked, would you ever do a clip with what you say in your native language? Like, would you ever put the lyrics up on a clip so they could understand, or because they're studying some local language?
There's some actually schools that have been asking me like for translations of the songs so they can, if they want to learn it, they can learn it, and pretty much so they can understand what I'm actually saying and what's the message in the language side of the story. Pretty much. I'm definitely working on that.
Wow. Gosh. This is just a bit of a silly one. What do the boys get up to between shows? You and the boys?
Pretty much go to the gym, eat a lot of food.
Influence?
Eat a lot of food. Just listen to music, write songs, have fun times. Go to the park or something. Just go for a walk, go for a stroll, walk around, go swimming, or if it's hot, or But about me between shows, I just pretty much just chill, take a break, and relax my body. I sleep pretty much a lot of times because I've been on the road for the last 2 months and it's gone nuts. So I'm trying my best to save a lot of energy for the show. Yeah, definitely. But that's just like all the boys as well. But at the same time, now and then we'll have like a little rehearsal where we just like go smash it out in the rehearsal room. A lot of dancing, practice dancing, making new choreographies and all that stuff. And pretty much.
So, last question. My first at a big day out when I walked in, Gothic Indie were playing. It was like 20 to 30 people on stage. There was dancers, DJs going everywhere. How important in Sydney?
In Sydney.
It was 2001. Amanda was still there, so it was a full band. How important was someone like that band to you growing up?
He was like a hero to all of us, especially like young kids, Indigenous kids, and actually like kind of gave us a little like story of like the city side of it, and actually showed that we learned like heaps of stuff, like in their history, like treaty. We need treaty. Australia definitely needs treaty. I mean, a lot of countries around the world have their treaty, but Australia doesn't. So it's pretty bizarre to actually like think about all that stuff. And I think it's really important that he pretty much like just opened up the gate for us to like and show the young Indigenous kids you can be the next leader and the next like generation to step up and be a leader for the community and for the Indigenous people of Australia and do it best you can and smash it. Yeah.
No worries. All right. Well, thanks for chatting to loudandlocal.com.
Thanks, bro. Thank you for having me.
100%,
bro.
No worries.
For sure.
Do you mind if I just ask just a quick question?
Yeah.
On Cloud9 and you're quick for that, you involve a lot of Indigenous youth in that kind of process.
Yeah.
And then you've got people like Desert Pea Media that are going into rural communities and they're getting the youth together, hearing their stories and helping them write songs and music around that and how they see their life.
Well, I've never actually worked with Desert Pea Media, but I've worked with like Indigenous hip hop projects, and they're like similar to things.
So along that line, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like right.
How important do you see the role music has to play in giving these young guys a voice when necessarily sometimes they don't have one?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to actually like teach the young kids to actually like write their own songs and actually like tell them how you can make songs and how you can create lyrics and even how you can help kids by like try talking about like how can you say this and this in language, and then they'll try tell you and then try write it down, and then they can rap it, and then they'll ask like, what does this mean? Like even like some of the words that are like really big like in language, like some of the words are really big that even young kids don't understand what it means. But then you get the elders and then they'll tell you. Like they'll tell the young kids what it actually means, and then from there it kind of like shows like and it's like another way of actually learning languages as well for that community, like which community we ever go to, and we always ask the elders to come in as well to help out with writing and all that stuff with the language, and even like spelling all the like names right and all that stuff. And that's like another way of teaching young kids to actually like learn how to write and like do all the alphabets in like language and do the pronunciation right as well. And all that stuff. So I think it's another way of like pretty much the best way I can think of to teach young Indigenous kids to.
I saw a great one come out of Canoblan last week, and it had basically a lot of their youth involved in that, and just really cool how they touched on subjects.
Definitely.
Hope, a sense of community, and even on the suicide rate and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's really powerful.
It is.
Voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Cheers again.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Too good.